Howdy everybody, it's Mike. I started reselling, usually I just use the date of August 1st, 2021. And I've always meant to do one of those what sold this week videos because I think it gives a good idea to other people exactly how much things cost and how much things are going for and how much you can profit from various things. And I never did one. So finally, I'm going to do one. Right now it's April 8th, 2022. So I'm just going to do them all of April because there wasn't that many things yet this month. So first off that sold was a Sony Remote. Now I had the price that this cost me as $0. I don't really remember. I think it was part of a lot that was unexpected that this remote was in there, so threw it up there on eBay, and I gotta look at my notes. It sold. You can see how much it sold there for, and I made $7.51. That's after fees and shipping and all that. So that is not bad for a remote. I don't think those sometimes are hard to sell. This has a story. It's a Webster Chicago wire recorder. This actually is a recorder that records on wire. Back in the day, that's what they did. And this thing was pretty cool. There was part of me that wanted to keep it. In one of my previous lives, I was a disc jockey on the radio. Hey, how's it go? So it kind of appealed to me in that way that's old technology. But that's one of the things about reselling. You can't keep everything you buy because you have to resell it. So this cost me $46.20, and it is heavy. It weighs about 35 pounds. So I had no idea it weighed that much. And I was thinking this might be hard to ship. Who's going to pay for something that weighs 35 pounds to be shipped? So looking at the comparables on eBay, I had first listed it for $225. It's in really good condition. I didn't test it by trying out they had wires in it. I didn't test it by playing with them because I didn't want to break it. But it looked really, really clean. So I thought, well, $225, and I'll pay for shipping because I forget I didn't write it down, but using UPS ground, which is pretty cheap, I forget how much the most it would have cost me. It's always like, I'm in Pittsburgh. How much is it going to cost if somebody from California ends up winning this? And it was to the point where, all right, even if somebody in California buys it, I'll pay for shipping and I'm still going to make out. So one day I got an offer. I didn't put or best offer. I usually don't. But some people, they'll still email you. And the guy said, how about 150? I'm like, no, I can't do that and offer free shipping. 165. I'm like, no, the lowest I can go is 195. How about 175? Like, guy, I'm sorry, I can't go below 195. So he's like, how about 190? I'm like, fine, all right. I'm not going to quibble over $5 at this point. Part of the reason I said okay because he was in Virginia. Again, I'm in Pittsburgh, so that's not too far. It shouldn't cost too much to ship it. It ended up only costing about $20 to ship it UPS ground. So that was good that he was in Virginia and he talked me all the way down to $195. But I ended up making $96.21. So that was a good one. I was kind of sorry to see it go again because I thought it was really cool. But you can't keep everything that you want to buy. Next, these Timberland shoes, size 13. I originally bought these in September of 2021, and they finally sold a couple of days ago. Usually, things like that, when you get shoes, you want to look for the weird-looking ones because they tend to go more, as far as like bright colors and things like that. And usually the bigger sizes sometimes do well because if you have a big foot, congratulations, by the way, wink, wink. And sometimes the only place you can get shoes is on places like eBay because your local neighborhood store isn't going to stock every size shoe. So I thought size 13, these look pretty clean. These should go pretty fast. What's it like 6 months later, they finally sold. And I end up making, where is it? $27.28. So that is not bad. Of course, don't count in how long I had to hold on to it. didn't really cost me anything. I don't have a warehouse or anything. Up next, Toshiba DVD Recorder. I've said in other videos, I love my DVD recorders. They usually sell well. If you do find one, make sure you have the remote, because that really makes a big difference. It is hard to use a DVD recorder if you're just using the DVD recorder itself without a remote. So sometimes I've even gone on eBay and gotten the remote off of eBay if I had a DVD recorder that didn't have a remote, because it makes that big of a difference in how much it goes for. So I bought this for $15 at an estate sale. I feel kind of bad when I buy stuff from people. I'm too nice to be a reseller. I think she said, the woman first said $25. I'm thinking, well, I think I can sell it for $75. I don't know. So I was like, no, that's all right. I started to walk away. She's like, well, how much? And I'm like, 15? She's like, okay, I got to get rid of stuff. So I felt kind of bad, but felt kind of bad because I'm reselling it. If I was keeping it for myself, I'd be like, go. But yeah, I kind of feel bad. So that sold. It ended up costing, how much? I can't read my notes. $53.67, it looks like. Now, the story behind this one is, I think the guy who bought it is a drop shipper. I'm still not sure what that means. But he bought it at like 4:30 in the morning, and then around 8:30 he emailed me. He's like, hey, could you print the label today? Could you ship it today, or at the very least print the label today, and you can mail it tomorrow. I just need the label today because I promised the guy that I'd have a tracking number for him, and please don't put any invoices or anything in there. And that's usually as I found out recently, that's usually a sign that it's a drop shipper, which I think basically means this guy is buying it from me and already sold it to somebody else. So I'm shipping it to the other guy, not the guy who bought it off eBay. So I guess he made money off of me, but that's fine because I made money from before. But I think that's the story. So anyway, I managed to get it out. And what kind of peeved me was I wrote back and said, when I got back from the UPS one, and said when I got back from the UPS store, I'm like, there you go, I shipped it today, and he never thanked me. It's like, I made a special trip because I wasn't going to go out that day, but I'm like, I'm too nice. Sure, I'll go out and ship it today, so you can have your tracking number, so you can make money off of me. That's fine, and not even a thank you. Some people. Last thing that sold. This sold just yesterday, which means nothing because you're watching this and it's not yesterday to you. Anyway, this Panasonic, it did not work. Sometimes with vintage stuff, you can get away with listing stuff that doesn't work. Obviously, you're not going to get as much for it as if it worked. But I must have got this from I think I got this from a lot of old radios that I bought. I have the price that I paid is $9.99. And after all said and done, I thought it was kind of funny, $7.77. I'm going to make an edit here because I forget what I was going to say. And I totally lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was thinking or what I was going to say. But so that's it. So only 5 items have sold so far. I didn't total up. You can go back and listen and total up prices on how much I made and how much I spent. Boy, that'd be really convenient for one of these types of videos, wouldn't it be? Why don't you hold on and I will figure that out. And we're back. Okay, I figured it out. On those 5 items, I spent $75.07, and my profit after fees and shipping and all that fun stuff, supplies, $192.44. So I spent $75 and made $192. So that is, I think that's pretty good. I don't know ratios as far as return on investment and things like that. I don't know if that's good or not, but I'm happy with those figures. I think I sold them for comparable prices on eBay. Anyway, so that's it. So that's the eBay what sold this week, and my first what sold this week. And yes, I hope to do these more, hopefully every week. Okay. Thank you for watching. Always appreciate it. It'd be great if you subscribe down below and all those other things that people say at the end of their videos. And I will talk to you later. Bye.